This is my truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me my truth. Tell me what the truth feels like. This is my truth. Yeah.
Hi, happy Valentine's Day to you all. That's a greeting that I bet's going to receive mixed responses. Valentine's Day, it's a day that is hugely commercialized, but also a nice day to tell people that you love them. I know we should probably do that every day. I like to think I do, but it's also a day that seems to be linked primarily with romantic love, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this very short video blog today. It was years ago, somewhere in America, I think it was LA, sometime in the 90s, and I was in a card shop there, and it was the first time, coming up to Valentine's Day, it was the first time that I'd seen a range of cards for different people in your life. There were cards for grandparents and aunties and uncles and all sorts, which I thought was rather lovely, really. Of course, if you're in a couple, it's nice to spoil each other, but my parents have been married 52 years this year, and they never really celebrate Valentine's Day, but they're madly in love, and they show each other in different ways every single day, which is hugely inspiring. But in my introductory video for this series of video blogs called Fishing for the Truth, I mentioned that everybody's truth is personal to them. So the angle that I'm coming from today is obviously my own personal truth. I'm not with anybody this Valentine's Day in any way, shape or form, and that is my choice. The choices that I've made up to this point have led me to here, but it's something I'm very much at peace with. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today was solitude, which is a word that I think people equate solitude with meaning that you're lonely. You can be alone, but not be lonely. And solitude is something that I've discovered as I've gotten older, I crave it. It's really important to me, regardless of if I'm in a relationship or I'm not. I still need my solitude, because having it over the years has taught me an awful lot about myself. And it's something that it gives me my kind of fix for myself. I'm aware that a few years ago I was on a retreat and I heard somebody say to one of the women that people spend so much energy wishing they were with someone that they miss the point. They miss the point of being single and being on their own, which is to find peace. And it's an incredible opportunity. And solitude is a real blessing. I mean, I know plenty of amazing people, men and women, who either have families or just crazy busy life schedules, who would probably love to have the opportunity to have time just for themselves. So I'm aware that it is a blessing, and it's something that I'm incredibly grateful for, because not everybody gives themselves that time. They say, don't they, that the greatest gift you can give to anybody is your time. And I don't mean to be with somebody and also be checking your phone or thinking about something else, but to be completely, solely there for someone. And that is an incredible gift, but also it's the gift of time that we give to ourselves as well. So if you're on your own this Valentine's Day, remember that there are incredible things that you can take from that. I want to leave you with a passage from a book. I haven't actually read this book, but it's by Paulo Coelho, who wrote one of my most favourite books in the whole world, which is this, The Alchemist. He's a Brazilian author. The Alchemist, it says on the back here, and this was whenever this particular book was published, so these statistics have probably changed. It sold more than 17 million copies in 74 countries, and it's been translated into 34 languages. So there's a reason this book has resonated with so many people, regardless of culture, race, wherever they're from. People have taken this book to their hearts, and it's an incredible, incredible book. I read it, or I reread it every so often when I need a fix of something that's either inspirational or comforting. The reason I mention Paulo Coelho is because I've read a few of his books, but there's one that I haven't read called Manuscript Found in Accra. I haven't read that one, but I did find a passage from it a few years ago about solitude, and it just really resonated with me. So I'm going to leave you with the passage from that book, and I hope if you're on your own today, whether it's by choice or whether it isn't, I hope that you can find some way of taking some kind of comfort from your solitude, if that makes sense. Happy Love Day, everybody. Bye.